Hi guys, this is Gavin from Gym Country. Today I'm going to show you 6 of the best shoulder exercises. Click subscribe. So by the end of this workout, you will know exactly how to perform 6 of the best shoulder exercises. We're looking at getting a nice round bowling ball-like shoulder, hitting anterior, lateral and posterior head. So 6 of the very best shoulder exercises. First up, we've got a barbell military press. Second up, we've got a dumbbell shoulder press. Third, we've got an upright row. Fourth, we've got lateral raises. This is seated. And fifth, we have a plate raise, plate front raise. And to finish off, we've got rear delts, cable reverse flies.
The first exercise is a barbell military press. Keep your feet at about hip width, hands about just wider than shoulder width, weight resting on the collarbone. You're going to press up towards the ceiling, brace your abs throughout the set and push your head slightly forward to extend the range of movement at the top of the rep. Inhale from the bottom, exhale out at the top. Weight comes up towards the ceiling and then down towards the collarbone. Palms should be facing forward. Important not to allow too much rest time at the bottom of the rep. Keep the tension at the collarbone in line with the neck. Here's another angle. As you can see, the elbows are nice and parallel. Weight comes up towards the ceiling. Wrists are nice and contracted. This is how not to perform the exercise. Using your lower back to push the weight miles behind your head. This is placing a lot of strain on your lower back. You're not bracing your abs, you're not keeping your knees soft. This is just swinging the weight up and down and losing all your balance and control. This is also how not to perform the exercise. Just doing fast reps, you're not going to place any tension on the shoulders. And a terrible tempo. Now onto a dumbbell shoulder press. Make sure the seat is upright, not too upright, that your arch slightly upright. Keep your shoulders, the weight going down towards your ears, elbows dropping down towards your lats. Make sure your abs are braced and your feet are pressed on the floor. So pressing the weight towards the ceiling, bringing your wrists and elbows together at the top of the rep. This is how not to perform the exercise, which is a common mistake here, is bringing the shoulders forward, not depressing the shoulders back. So guys, this is going to place a lot of strain on the front delts. And this is also not how to perform the exercise. Pushing the weight miles behind your head, not controlling the tension on the middle part of the shoulder, parallel to your ears. Next up, we've got an upright row. I've chosen to use an EZ bar. This is just good for my wrists, and it allows my elbows to come out from the beginning of the rep. So as you can see, my shoulders are back, abs are braced, feet are about hip width, hands are shoulder width. This is good for the medial delts, so the lateral head of the delts, middle of the shoulder. So here we've got a close grip. You can see you're squeezing more of the traps at the top of the rep with a close grip. It works more of the traps rather than the front and rear delts. So here's another angle. Shoulders are drawn back from the start of the rep, same as the other grip. Always depress the shoulders back, squeezing the traps at the top of the rep. Next up, we've got a lateral raise. Brace your abs, have a slight lean forward on your shoulders, so you can place the tension on the middle of the shoulders. Keep your back straight, brace your core, and slowly lift the weights out to the sides so that your arms are parallel to the floor, with the elbows slightly bent. Then lower the weight down in a controlled fashion. See a 3-2-1 tempo on the way down, keeping tension on the middle of the shoulders. Inhale and exhale at the top of the rep. Another tip of this is to rotate your wrists forward. Now this is how not to do the exercise, guys. Just shifting you can see your hands are shifting backwards, placing more of the tension on your traps and none of the middle and front part of the shoulders. So this is also not how to do the rep. Too far forward and just swinging. Next up, we've got for front part of the shoulders, we've got a front plate raise. So the weight starts just above your quads. You then bring the weight up towards the ceiling, just above the tension of the shoulders at the top, and slowly controlled on the way down. But a slight bend in the elbows, making sure you don't lock the arms out completely straight. This will put more strain on the biceps. Make sure your shoulders are slightly depressed back and your abs are braced. This is how not to perform the rep or exercise. Swinging with your lower back, bringing the weight all the way to the top. This is not going to place any tension on the front delts. Next up, we've got a cable reverse fly for the rear delts, for the back of the shoulders. We've got the cables positioned at just above chest height, more towards shoulder height, and you'll bring your elbows apart, making sure your arms stay the same position whilst bringing your shoulders back to squeeze at the end of the rep. There you can see the squeeze.
There we go, guys. I've shown you 6 of the best shoulder exercises to perform correctly. You can do this on your own. I've taught you the techniques. Click subscribe, like, any comments I will reply to. Stay tuned for more videos like these.